The night the Christmas lights blinked in July. I've lived across the street from Mr. Miller for 6 years. He's a creature of habit. Every single evening at 6, he sits on his porch swing with a glass of iced tea. At 7, he goes inside. At 10, the porch light turns off, like clockwork. Since his wife passed, he's never changed that routine. Not once. But there's one thing on his porch that never changes. A string of old, multicolored Christmas lights wrapped around the railing. They've been dark and dusty for as long as I've known him. He told me once he didn't have the heart to turn them on without her. Last Tuesday, I was pulling into my driveway after a late shift. It was almost midnight, and that's when I saw it. A flash. Red, green, blue. In the middle of July. I didn't even put my car in park. I just slammed the brakes and ran. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely punch in the code to his garage keypad. I burst into the living room shouting his name. Mr. Miller, Arthur. I found him collapsed by the front window. His face was pale, his breathing shallow, but his hand was tightly gripping the plug of those Christmas lights, jamming it into the wall socket. In and out, in and out. His phone was on the kitchen counter. Too far to reach. He couldn't move his legs. He couldn't call for help. So he signaled the only person he knew was watching. Later, in the ER, after the doctors stabilized his heart, he looked at me with tired, watery eyes. He squeezed my hand and whispered, "I knew you'd see the lights, kid. You're the only one who looks." I broke down right there. Now, every time I pull into my driveway, I check that porch. And every time I see him sitting there waving at me, I wave back just a little bit harder.